The equation of a set line L1 is 3y plus 4x minus 6 is equals to 0. Another line L2 is perpendicular to L1 and passes through point P, which is negative 3, 6. Determine the equation of L2 in the form y is equals to mx plus c. So you have been given the equations of two lines here. Actually, the equation of one line L1, which you have been told to be 3y plus 4x minus 6 is equals to 0. Then we have been told that another line L2 is perpendicular. Perpendicular here is a keyword, as if we will use it to find the equation of line 2. So this line L2, another line L2 is perpendicular to L1 and passes through point P, which is negative 3, 6. So we are supposed to determine the equation of line 2 in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m and c are constants. So let us look at line 1. Line 1, we have been given the equation to be 3y plus 4x minus 6 is equals to 0. We can write this equation in the form y is equals to mx plus c. To write that in the form y is equals to mx plus c, we'll take 3y is equals to, these ones will cross to the other side. This will become negative 4x plus 6. It is supposed to be y is equals to mx plus c, not 3y. So we'll divide all through by 3. Y now is equals to negative 4 over 3x plus 2. So here our equation is already in the form y is equals to mx plus c. We were given a vital information in the statement that another line L2 is perpendicular to L1. We know that the product of the gradients of two perpendicular lines is equals to negative 1. That is, m1, if you multiply by m2, we are supposed to get negative 1. So we have the m1. The m part in y is equals to mx means the gradient. So the gradient of our line L1 is equal to negative 4 over 3. This is the same as m1. So from the connection, we have that m1, if you multiply by m2, we are supposed to get negative 1. So negative 4 over 3, if you multiply by m2, since this one is now m1, should give me negative 1. We can take negative 4 over 3, m2 is equals to negative 1. Then we multiply both sides by the reciprocal, which is negative 3 over 4. Multiply by the reciprocal, which is negative 3 over 4. These ones will cancel. m2 is equals to 3 over 4. Now this is the gradient of the second line m2. That's the gradient of the second line m2. Of line 2, to get the equation of line 2, we are going to need the gradient of line 2, which we have found to be 3 over 4. We need a point P, which we have been given to be negative 3, 6, and we need a general point x, y. So to get the equation m2, to get the gradient m2, it is supposed to be change in y all over change in x. This one is supposed to be m2 is 3 over 4. Is going to be, the change in y is going to be y minus 6. The change in x is going to be x minus negative 3. It's going to be x minus negative 3. So this one can be simplified to 3, y minus 6 all over x plus 3. If we cross multiply, we are going to get 4y minus 24 is equals to 3x plus 9. If we want to remain with y on the 4y on the other side, we are going to take negative 24 to the other side. So it's going to be negative 4y is equals to 3x plus 9 plus 24. So 4y is equals to 3x plus 9 plus 24 is 33. We were told to leave the equation in the form y is equals to mx plus c. This is the form which we are supposed to leave our equation. So to mean we are going to make the coefficient of y to be 1 by dividing all through by 4. 3x plus 33. We divide by 4. We divide by 4. We divide by 4. So y is equals to 3 over 4 x. Y is equals to 3 over 4x plus 33 over 4. So this one is in the form y is equals to mx plus c, where m and c are constants.